Hey, you look pretty. Are you free right now? Do you want to grab a cup of tea with me? Wait, are you crying? Please don't cry. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, wait! My name is Koki Kamachi. I'm just a plain high school junior, as you can see. I just tried to hit on a girl for the first time, and it was a disaster.
You're lame, Koki. She even said I'm sorry.
I knew that would happen. That's why I didn't want to do it.
You're so timid. It's hilarious. Show some guts, dude. She was gorgeous.
I know that. Takaru Endo and his buddies always give me a hard time for being an introvert, but one weekend they invited me to hang out at an arcade. I lost the game, and as a dare, they had me hit on a girl. Even though it was just a game, seeing the girl in tears left me pretty shaken. A month later.
My name is Yuria Kaga. Nice to meet you all. I hope to become friends with everyone here.
Whoa, she's so beautiful!
She looks like a doll.
The beautiful transfer student was the girl I hit on last month.
Oh.
Oh shoot! I made eye contact with her.
Do you guys know each other? Yes. That's good to hear. You can sit in the empty seat. Thank you.
The empty seat is next to mine. After Yuria sat down, she was surprisingly quiet, and I was relieved. Then, the class began as usual. But when it ended...
You must be Koki Kamichi.
How do you know my name? Hey!
Finally! I've been waiting for this moment for 1,000 years. Koki, when do you want to have our wedding? How many kids do you want?
Excuse me? Yuria's comments set the classmates buzzing.
Koki? What's really going on with Yuria? Did you pretend to fail at flirting with her and secretly become her friend?
There's no way I could pull off something like that.
Koki will be my future fiancé.
What? Fiancé? What do you mean? I never agreed on anything like that.
I'll explain everything during lunch break.
With that, the transfer student, Yuria Kaga, returned to her seat. But the nightmare continued until lunch break.
What a coincidence.
What's going on? You're too close. Please let go of my arm.
We're alone here. I wanted to talk to you privately, Koki. I can't wait until lunch break. I won't let you go. I believe it's destiny that we met here.
You can't call it a coincidence if you were waiting for me. Say inevitable or intentional.
You're so smart, Koki. By the way, where are you going?
To the bathroom. I really need to go.
Why are you running away from me? I'm coming with you. Please don't run away. I got you.
No, Yuria, you can't come into the bathroom with me. Get away from me.
I don't want to. I don't want to be separated from you, even for a second.
I mean, why are you following me around? Please give me some space. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
You say that, but you'll run away from me.
I won't. Just let me go to the bathroom. I can't take it anymore. After that ordeal, I finally got a breather. But then lunch break came. Yuria, you said you wanted to talk to me, but before we get into that, can I say something?
Wow, could it be? Gosh!
It's not what you're imagining.
Boo, I got my hopes up a bit.
Today is only the second time we've met, Yuria. Why are you talking about marriage? You shouldn't call me your fiancé. Do you think you can make fun of me because you're beautiful? Please don't push your feelings onto me.
That's harsh, but you asked me out so passionately when we first met.
Are you talking about the day I hit on you?
Yes, I am. You were my first. You were so good.
Hey, that sounds misleading!
Did you hear that? They did it after he hit on her. And that was her first time? He's the worst!
Hey, they misunderstood us! Don't say weird stuff!
Did I say weird stuff?
Let's go somewhere more private.
Aw, Koki, you're so bold.
It's not like that! Yuria and I went behind the school building, and I asked her to explain everything.
Damn! Why would anyone be interested in that introvert? I'm way better than him. You won't get away with this, Koki.
I had no idea that you were from a financial conglomerate family.
It's not so great. Everyone looks at me from far away and gossips about me. I've never had anyone I could call a friend.
Team Alpha to Charlie. The subject area is clear. Continuing to maintain vigilance.
He's my bodyguard. I was kidnapped when I was a child, so I've had bodyguards ever since. That's kept me away from anything romantic until now. My father is overprotective. I'm suffocating under all this protection every day. On the day I first met you, I sneaked out without my bodyguard and went shopping in the city alone. That's when you approached me, Koki. Nobody had ever told me I was pretty before, so I was happy. I fell in love with you.
You fell in love with me? But didn't you say you were sorry and run away crying?
Those are my happy tears. I was so moved and a bit embarrassed.
Oh, so you weren't upset.
You know, Koki, I wanted to know more about you, so I had our people dig deep into your past. You wet the bed until you were 5. You always washed your right armpit first in the shower, and your first crush was your homeroom teacher in the 3rd grade.
Hold on! How do you know all those things?
Naturally, when it comes to you, I want to know everything. I transferred to your school because I wanted to be close to you, of course.
Look, I'm not the best with social cues, so I might not be the one to say this, but your approach is a bit weird. It's weird you had someone investigate me, and you're openly telling me that. And what's weirder is, we've only met twice, and you're already talking about living together or getting married. We're just high school students.
Is that so weird?
Yes, it is! You're naive because of your sheltered upbringing. You can say those things because you can live comfortably with no worries. I've never dated, but I do know that you only move in or get married when you're in a serious relationship. You've got things all backwards. It's a huge life decision, so you have to think it through, including the cost. You're treating this like it's no big deal.
Koki, please don't be so upset. You're scaring me. Nobody has ever scolded me, except my parents.
Let's try being friends first.
No way! I don't want to be just friends. I'm impatient. Once I set my mind on something, I can't stop myself. I won't rest until I get what I want.
I guess that's part of being rich. Listen, that day, I hit on you as part of a dare. I admit that I think you're attractive, but I'm sorry. I don't have feelings for you, Yuria. So again, I'm sorry.
Then, please fall in love with me in the future.
I can't just fall in love with you because you ask me to. I can't make any promises. Why so serious? Can't we just be friends?
I agree. Let's go on a date with me so you can get to know me.
A date sounds too serious. Let's just hang out as friends.
Okay, fine. It's not what I want, but I'll compromise. Please hang out with me as friends.
How can I say no when you're crying like that? All right then. Do you want to go somewhere this weekend?
Yes, let's hang out this Sunday.
All right. You suddenly sound a lot happier, Yuria.
I'm just excited that we're taking a step closer to our wedding.
You can't stop thinking about marriage, can you? I'm heading back to the classroom now. Remember, we're just friends. No getting too close.
I'm gonna miss you.
Am I asking too much? A beautiful girl has feelings for me. Honestly, nobody has ever shown interest in me before. I don't know how to handle this. What's it like to fall in love with a girl? I have no clue. A few days later, on Sunday, Yuria and I came downtown to hang out.
I'm glad it's sunny. What a beautiful weather.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, what happened to the man in black? I don't see him around today.
I snaked out of the house without telling him.
Again? Are you sure you're not gonna get in trouble?
I know, but I didn't want him to interrupt our date. I wanted it to be just us.
This isn't a date! We're just two friends hanging out.
Oh no, Yuria. Koki wouldn't like it if you pushed him too hard.
Yuria is so cute.
Oh, is that you, Yuria? Funny running into you here.
Takaru?
You're...
Your classmate, Takaru Endo. I've been meaning to ask you, Yuria, but what's so special about Koki? Why are you on a date with him? You should come with me instead. I know better places than he does.
Koki and I aren't on a date. We're just friends hanging out. Please don't just casually use the word date.
Oh, I see, Yuria. You wouldn't want anyone to think you're dating Koki. I mean, I'm way more attractive than this introvert.
The word date is a big deal to me. That That was really rude of you, Takeru. I do want to go on a date with Koki, but for now, we're just hanging out as friends.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's too complicated. I don't get it. Anyways, just forget about Koki and come have some fun with me.
Please stop.
Hey, Takaru, I don't think Yuria likes that.
Hey, Yuria, stop hitting me with your purse! It hurts! Cut it out!
Yuria, that's too much!
I can't stand pushy guys. I hate anyone who makes fun of Koki. They're not getting off easy.
Miss Yuria, are you okay? I've got this guy under control. Stay away from Miss Yuria. Ow, let go of me! I just grabbed her arm. She started it.
Yuria admitted that she hit Takaru first, and he was let go.
What the hell? The Kaga clan is freaking scary!
I'm sorry. It turned out the man in black tracked Yuria using GPS and gave her a lecture for sneaking out without telling him. After that, he said he couldn't ignore his duty and kept an eye on us from a distance. I'm sorry about earlier. I should have stood up for you, but it ended up being the other way around.
I don't think I stood up for you, Koki. I got mad at Takeru for making fun of you, and that ended up keeping you out of trouble.
You said you hate anyone who makes fun of me. I was glad to hear that. Your words, they made my heart skip a beat.
That's love. It sounds like you're finally falling in love with me.
What? So this tight feeling means I'm in love? That means...
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So, when are we getting married? Do you want to live together first? How many kids do you want? I think a girl first, then a boy. But if you want enough kids for a baseball team, I'm all in.
Have I fallen in love with Yuria? Hey, don't hug me in public!
Why not? Now that we're both in love, there's no hugging ban. If you keep resisting, I might just kiss you.
I've just realized that I've fallen in love with Yuria, so I want to take things slow. But she's all action all the time. I guess I'll have to brace myself for whatever's next. As for Takaru, the one who kind of helped Yuria and me become a couple,
How the hell does an introvert like you end up with a girlfriend before me, Koki?
Enough! I'll terminate anyone who makes fun of my future husband.
Yuria, that's going too far! You sound scary. Yuria can be quite naive and incredibly single-minded, but there's no doubt that she's genuinely sweet. In some ways, I feel like she's too good for a guy like me.
I'm Shota. I used to do nothing but study all the time. But one day, I got hooked on online games. I found good ways to gain experience and made strategies on my own and improved quickly. Sometimes I needed a party for events, so I joined a guild. One day, when I was going to play the game as always,
Gramps, you suck!
"You've got 0 player skill! Give me a break!" The guild had a bad atmosphere. An old guy was being berated in chat, one we used for conversation in the game. In this game, the player can create any character they want, and my character was a very normal-looking character named Shota. Most of the guild members were students, and their characters looked about the same age as me. Among us, there was an old guy character in our guild who stood out for being weak. I'm sorry. I think you guys are stepping over the line. I felt sorry for him as he apologized, so I stepped in. Oh, goody two-shoes, lol.
Gramps is being defended by a youngster.
After I tried to stop them, they got even more heated, and the flaming of the old guy got even worse. I was so disgusted that I took the old man outside the guild with me. It's best not to stay around people like that. I'm sorry. I'm not good with people. For a rugged-looking character, the old guy was surprisingly shy. Feeling that he was an honest guy and didn't seem like a bad person, I made a suggestion. Then, do you want to party up with me from now on? Oh, is that okay? Since then, every time I logged into the game, I messaged the old guy. He told me that because he wasn't used to games, every time he partied up with people, he was always useless and got kicked out of the party. Every time it happened, he got hit with words like the ones I'd heard before, and he got depressed. He needs to be trained. So, playing the game around the old guy's level became a daily routine. Let's go over there today. Okay. Before I knew it, my life became centered around the old guy, and I started spending most of my time in the game with him. The old guy's name was S. The time I spent with S, who was honest despite his appearance, taught me the joy of teaching, even though I had nothing to show for myself except my studies. Hey, I went to school today, and that sounds fun. I cherished the time I spent with S, who tried his best to listen and react to my mundane stories. One day, people decided to hold an offline party for the game we were playing. I didn't really feel like going, but I'd like to thank Shota directly. S was really excited, so I reluctantly decided to go to the offline meeting. The day of, that old guy's coming too? He'll be the only old guy. He'll stand out. The other people in the guild were joking about the old man, who probably hadn't arrived yet. We were all around college student age, and if any old guy showed up, he'd definitely stand out. Though I wouldn't discriminate or laugh at him as they did. The old guy wasn't strong or good at communicating with people, but he was a nice person. He was honest and a good listener, unlike people who would talk down about a member of their own guild. I guess people don't differ much between real life or in-game. While I was being fed up with them, everyone let out a collective gasp. Apparently, a beautiful girl showed up at the offline party, and both the men and women made noise about it. Being a beautiful girl must be tough.
Excuse me. Please let me by.
I watched her as if it were none of my concern. But surprisingly, the beautiful girl beelined right towards our guild. And then...
Is Shota here?
Huh? Me? I was surprised she said my name. But then, she said an even more surprising thing.
You're Shota? It's me, S.
S? The old guy character?
That's right.
She told me she was not good at socializing, and talking to people was hard for her. So that's why she started playing the game. The S in the character's name stands for Sana. She used to play a female character, but she got tired of being approached by men. So, she started using an old guy character. Then, everybody started attacking her, and just when she was thinking of quitting the game, she met me.
You always cared for me even though I'm not good at talking. If you don't mind. I like to be with you in real life too.
Everybody yelled out, "No way!" But I told her how I felt. I always liked talking to you too. I'd love to be with you. We left the guild we belonged to and entered a new guild that was comfortable for both of us. Her communication skills improved too. Thanks to her, I also learned that teaching something to people can be as fun as studying. In games, S and I are good partners for each other. And in real life too, of course. We're dating.
Shoot, I gotta hurry. I have a tutoring session today. I gotta go home and eat something first. My name is Sanji Ishimoto, and I'm just an ordinary junior in high school. Eh? Fujika Minamura? We stared at each other, but she immediately went into the utility hole. I rushed home, feeling confused. The next morning...
Good morning, Sanji.
Good morning, Fujika.
Your tie isn't straight.
Whoa! Don't worry, I can fix it myself, Fujika.
Don't be shy. It's perfect. Outside reflects inside, right?
Thanks. She's Fujika Minamura, the girl who went into the utility hole yesterday. She's the daughter of the president of a well-known security company, and she's also my classmate. I can't help feeling like she's trying to get close to me these days. Hey, Fujika? About yesterday. Well, never mind. I've been wondering what she was doing in the utility hole since last night. But I didn't ask her because I felt like she was begging me not to ask her with pleading eyes.
Fujika! Good morning, sweetie. Wow, your hair is beautiful as ever. Let me run my fingers through it.
Keito, Fujika doesn't like that. Why don't you leave her alone?
Ouch, that hurts! Stop it!
Hey, my father is the president of a security company that assures everyone's safety. You have some nerve messing with me.
That hurts! You're my fiance since elementary school, remember?
That's what you want to believe.
He's Keito Zenimura, the son of the president of Zenimura Bank that everybody knows about. Nobody likes him, because he takes advantage of his parents' power.
Do you think I'll forgive you for doing this?
I was acting in self-defense against the man who suddenly doesn't respect my personal space.
She's fearless.
Stop acting tough. It's about time you came back. Back to our love nest.
Eh?
Let's go, Sanji. Our class is about to start.
Yeah.
Damn it! I swear I'll find you, wherever you're hiding.
Fujika, what does he mean?
It's none of your business.
When she said that, she looked like she wanted to say something to me. It made me curious. What was up with Keito's attitude? Fujika said it's none of my business, but I'm worried about Fujika as her friend. I just hope she doesn't suffer alone the way she did in the past. Oh, it's Fujika again. What should I do? Should I just pretend I didn't see her? But I was so curious I ended up chasing after her. I can't leave her alone. I don't see her anywhere. Maybe I should go back. What's this door? Is it leading to a maintenance room or something? It's open. When I opened the metal door, there was a corridor and another door at the end of it.
That's fantastic.
That's Fujika's voice. Once I opened the door, I saw a hallway and walked in. I heard Fujika's voice from the room behind the door in front of me, so I gently opened it.
What a relaxing aroma. Is it Assam or Darjeeling? Neither. It's an instant tea bag. Well, I'd say the company is doing a fantastic job. Some sweets would have made this perfect. It's okay. I can't go to a convenience store because I'm having trouble. By the way, do you give your undivided attention when you go in and out of the utility hole, miss? Of course.
Hi. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness! We've been spotted by Mr. Sanji Ichimoto of all people.
Eh? How do you know my name?
Nice to meet you. My name is Chris, Miss Fujika's maid. She's told me many love stories, many fun stories about you, and has shown me your pictures.
I see. Nice to meet you too. Where are we? What is this place?
It's an underground shelter that my father's security company is working on with the government. It's fully equipped with electricity, air conditioning, heating, ventilations, bathroom, and even a sauna room. But for now, this is our secret base until we take our mansion right above us back from Keito Zenimura.
What does that mean?
It's gonna take a while to explain. Have a seat. It all started when a hacker named Mr. K stole the funds the company had put aside for international transactions.
Eh? How much?
$1 billion.
$1 billion?!
That's right. We could have bought countless sweets with that amount of money. If things go south, we could lose more than that. Security companies are supposed to be secure. Imagine people finding out the hacker had stolen our money. Do you have any idea how big of an impact this could have on the stock price?
Huh. Well, physical security and cybersecurity are two separate matters, don't you think?
Perhaps. Yet we're living in a world where the stock of a random barbecue restaurant goes up just because a celebrity in the buzz and its owner share the same name, even though they aren't related. You never know what people's interpretations could do. We're at risk. We weren't sure what to do, but we decided not to consult with the police at this moment.
Why? Wouldn't it be best to involve the authorities?
Our hacker's name is Mr. K. I think it's Keito Zenimura.
Do you have any evidence? What's his motive?
We have no evidence and no clue what his motive is. We were all confused when we got hacked, but then Kaito's father offered us an interest-free loan in exchange for our mansion as collateral. And he wanted his son to live with me because he expected me to marry him anyway. Then I knew Keito was behind all of this. My father can't run the business without the loan, so Kaito's family has taken over the mansion.
Who does that? They're in banking, for Pete's sake. Even idiots can guess the consequences if people find out about this.
I know. Probably Keito implemented some kind of idea into his father, and he's just following whatever. But if we talk to the police, the media might get wind of the whole situation. We must find evidence that Keito is the hacker, so we won't ruin my father's company. We can wait to report to the police, but we must deal with Keito now.
But how?
We'll sneak into the mansion and find it.
Do you think it'll work like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible? It's not easy to find evidence, let alone steal it.
I know it's a gamble, but I must do something. We'd reward you handsomely. Will you help us? You tried to protect me from Keito earlier, Sanji. You're a non-confrontational type of guy, but I think I can count on you to be there for me when I need you. You won my respect that one day.
I haven't been able to wrap my head around all this, but I'll help you if there's anything I can do. Assuming Keito was the hacker, I'd hate to see you suffer because of that jerk.
Thank you, Sanji. I know you'll help me just like that one day.
You keep saying that one day, but which one are you referring to? Fujika, Chris, and I decided to sneak into the mansion tonight. I see. It's all connected. I don't think Keito has any idea that you're hiding underground below the mansion he's living in.
Thank goodness for the underground shelter. I would have been kidnapped if I'd lived in a hotel. Let's go to the back door. If Keito sincerely wanted to live with me, the door should still open with my fingerprints and retinal scan. Miss, can you hear me? I'm looking through the telescope and I see the target sitting at a desk. It looks like he's working on a computer. Keito is living in my room. How creepy. Anyways, Sanji, please go ahead.
Okay.
Whoa! Who is it? Is that you, Dad? Who are you? Wait! Don't run away! Where did you take the piece from? Wait!
Okay, we've got him. Now, we just need to steal his computer. Hold on. Based on Chris's investigation, Keito has a laptop. Does this mean he's hiding a hacking laptop somewhere else? Why is the gaming computer right here, right now?
Oh snap. Fujika, Keito is heading back over there.
Damn it! That guy in the tights was bait for sure! What if someone's searching in my room? This is bad. Fujika is probably behind this. Who are you? Tell me who you are! Damn it! Show yourself! Fujika? I know it's you, Fujika! Don't run away!
I messed up. I made a dumber mistake than the dumbest guy. I'm the worst.
You're not, Fujika. Take a deep breath.
Thank you, Sanji. You're kind. Miss, can you hear me? Yes, what's going on, Chris? Mr. K has just sent a warning email to the company. He said he'd harm us if we did anything unnecessary. It sounds like he's figured out who we are and decided not to hide anymore.
Chris, are you still on watch over the mansion? Has Keito gone outside?
No, he's been in Miss Fujika's room.
I see. He might try to ditch the hacking computer before we get to it. Where the hell is he hiding it? Fujika, this is a long shot, but I'm gonna try something dumb. Do you trust me? The next morning.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it, Fujika! She's gonna play dumb even if I confront her about last night. The first guy I saw must be Sanji. Fujika, I was going gentle to make you mine. Guess I have no choice but to go harder on you. What's going on? Guys? What's all this fuss about? Huh?
What's this? Who wrote this? Who are these bastards supposed to be?
Do you think it's Keito Zenimura?
Keito rushed out of the classroom.
Damn it. I guess I was careless about leaving my laptop there. I thought it'd be impossible for anyone to get to it as long as it's underneath the floor. There's no way they got any evidence. It's locked with my fingerprints. Eh? My laptop is here.
How dare you remodel my room without my permission?
Yeah! Ouch, that hurts!
I turned it on, but, it requires facial recognition.
All right, Keito, smile at the laptop.
There's no way I can!
Oh, it worked. Wow, there's an entire history of blackmail here.
Wow, I sure made a dumb mistake before, but I'm glad this guy is dumber.
Ouch.
This is how we proved that Keito was indeed Mr. K, and he was behind the hacking incident. A month later,
After all, both our parents agreed not to disclose what Keito did to the public. Fortunately, he didn't touch the funds and returned the whole amount. I'm fine with it. Keito lives on a remote island under his mother's supervision and goes to school there. I heard his father made him promise not to go online for the rest of his life.
I believe Keito did all that just to get attention from you. He went too far, though.
Yeah, he was jealous of us. He thought I was crazy to be friends with you because of our differences.
Whoa, what's going on, Fujika?
But nobody can force me to change my mind. That one day, you helped me get along with my classmates when I was awkward around them. Keito tried everything to steal my heart, but he never gave me anything. But you gave me so much by saving me from loneliness.
I did what I was supposed to do.
Now that I have my mansion back, you have to visit me often. It's the place where we'll live together in the future, you know.
Eh? It looks like I stole her heart, and more. Huh? This sheet says that my grades are the second best in the grade this time around. I've read it over a few times to make sure I wasn't mistaken. The same student always gets first place, and their grades are always remarkable. So even being second best is still a great accomplishment for me. My name is Yoshiyuki Tanaka, and I'm a run-of-the-mill high school junior. My school always publishes a list of the top 20 students in each grade. What's up?
I need to talk to you. Can you come over here for a minute?
What? Can't you come over here?
I don't want anyone else to hear us.
Okay, then. Is she gonna tell me that she likes me? That's Chika Otaka, my classmate. She was a shy girl who spent a lot of time alone. I managed to suppress my impatience and followed her.
Yoshiyuki,
Yeah?
you're so smart.
What?
Can you teach me how to study?
Eh? Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah.
If you want someone to help you study, why don't you just ask your sister? She's the cleverest girl in our grade, isn't she? Wouldn't you rather learn from the cleverest person?
I can't ask my sister to tutor me. I don't want to depend on her.
What? Why?
Wait a minute. Sis, what you doing here? I saw you two sneaking around, so I followed you.
The girl who suddenly appeared was Chika's sister, Haruka. We're all the same age, and Haruka was the #1 student in our grade. She got the highest score on our high school entrance exam, and was the cleverest person in our grade ever since.
I said don't talk to me at school. Chika, that's terrible. It makes me so sad. I can help you with your studies. After all, I'm the cleverest person in our grade. Don't be so annoying.
What? Why has this sibling rivalry just erupted in front of me?
I don't need your help. Why not? 'Cause Yoshiyuki's gonna tutor me. You heard us talking, didn't you? Why don't you want me to tutor you? I'm your sister, so I'm gonna tutor you. You can go back to class, Yoshiyuki.
Well,
Haruka, I've chosen Yoshiyuki. Leave me alone.
but I haven't agreed to anything yet.
Are you so confident that you can tutor her better than I can? How did you do on our last exam?
I came in second place.
That's surprisingly good.
Yeah, but it might have just been a fluke. I think it'd be better if you taught her, Haruka, seeing as I'm usually not so good.
No, you tutor me.
Why me?
It's not just about your ranking.
What do you mean?
You don't seem to have many friends, so I figured you're the same type of person as me. I wouldn't be nervous around you if you tutored me.
Oh, I see. Whoa, she knows a lot about me. But the way she said that with that look on her face almost makes me lose my temper.
Okay then, Yoshiyuki will tutor you and I'll tutor him.
What?
I think that's the best arrangement.
I couldn't understand why Haruka was so obsessed with tutoring Chika.
Do whatever you want, Haruka. Yeah, I will. Okay then, I'm looking forward to working with you, Yoshiyuki. Let's exchange contact info.
Okay.
Chika should too. Why are you on my case so much?
And so began our somewhat troublesome tutoring arrangement. The next day after school, we held a study session at their house. First off, I was in Haruka's room being taught math.
Oh, it'll take you a long time to figure out the solution that way. You can do it this way instead.
What? I didn't know you could solve it this way. Was this in the textbook?
I learned it from an online community.
From the internet? Huh.
The internet is a strong tool if you know how to utilize it. You have to be strong-willed though, because it's very easy to get sidetracked and end up watching cartoons or other videos.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. Haruka was friendly and very good at teaching.
Oh, our time's up already. Now it's your turn to go and tutor Chika.
Your efficient study methods and comprehension are unbelievable. Just what I'd expect from the cleverest student in our grade.
Thanks for the compliment. Do a good job with Chika.
I'll do my best. For the second part of our tutoring afternoon, it was my turn to teach Chika math. This problem is a test of whether or not you're able to expand the equation. You see, if we organize it like this, it becomes...
I see. It's easier to understand it now. You're very good at teaching, Yoshiyuki.
Haruka just taught me how to solve it, so it's still fresh in my memory.
It's good that you taught me. It means Haruka can't take any credit for it.
Why are you so stubborn towards your sister? Do you hate her?
I don't hate her. She's my sister. It's just that when we're together, people always compare us.
Ah, it must be hard to have an older sister who's so clever. If I had an older brother who was as perfect as Haruka is, I'd probably want to keep my distance too. The sun looks nice when it's in the sky, but if it were closer to Earth, it'd burn everything. Do you know what I mean? What's wrong?
Suddenly talking about the sun. Are you a poet?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That probably wasn't a good idea. I was just worried about why you were so stubborn towards your sister, but I'm happy to see you smile at least.
Are you worried about me?
We're classmates, and we're very alike.
What I'm gonna tell you now is our little secret, so you can't repeat it to anyone, okay?
Sure. Our little secret. I was nervous just at the sound of that meaningful phrase. She was always so unsociable in the classroom, but on this day, she smiled at me and looked so cute.
When we were in the 4th grade, my parents stopped telling me to work harder. They gave up on me. My sister is a good student and athlete. She's also very active, the complete opposite of me. That's why I shouldn't get in her way. I can't let her waste time tutoring me.
I didn't know that.
I want my parents to praise me too, though. So I promised I'd do my absolute best on our next exam, but they laughed at me when I told them that.
Eh?
It broke my heart. I thought if I got a good score someday, they'd finally praise me.
You can do it! Let's study hard together and surprise your parents.
It's gonna be so hard for me to surpass my sister.
If you give up, it's over. It might be difficult to surpass your sister, but you might be able to close the gap to her, right? I'm aiming to get the best scores in our grade. It'll be difficult to do it alone, but if we encourage each other, I'm sure we can do it.
You're the only person who's willing to work hard for me like this. I'm so happy. You're right. If we encourage each other instead of going it alone, we might be able to do it.
Let's do it. That day was more of a secret meeting than a study session, but I left their house feeling refreshed.
Wait, Yoshiyuki.
Huh?
Thanks for today.
At first I was worried about how productive our study sessions would be, but I've now changed my mind. It's great that you're tutoring me.
That's good. I'm sure Chika is happy that you're tutoring her too. She never asked me to help her with her studies. We were very close until around the middle of elementary school. Many things happened since then, and we ended up like we are now. I care about her a lot as a sister, though. Please take good care of her.
The most that I can do is help her with her studies on your behalf. Is that okay?
That's very kind of you to say.
I wasn't doing it to be kind. It's just honestly what's happening. I was relieved to find out that they were both clumsy sisters who cared for each other. At night, 1 week later... Haruka? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh, Chika's disappeared.
What?
I meddled too much and interfered with her studies. That's why she got angry. It's all my fault.
I'll hang up and go look for her too.
I'm gonna try and find her at some places where I think she might be. I'm sorry for bothering you.
I rushed out of my house. 30 minutes later. I found you.
You found me?
I was looking for you.
How did you find this place?
I looked for this place because I knew you wouldn't want to be found by Haruka. She's going around trying to find you in places she thinks you might be. But if you didn't want to be found by her, you wouldn't be hiding in those places, would you?
You're right. I hardly ever come to this part of town, but the only place I could think of to come and kill time at this time of night was this park. I just wanted to cool off a little. I figured someone would find me here quickly. We used to come here when we were kids. It's a little far from our house, but it was like a little adventure coming here when we were younger.
Haruka sounded like she was in a big hurry to find you when we spoke on the phone. She said she was sorry that she meddled too much in your studies.
Really? My sister's in a hurry to find me?
Shall we go home now?
Yeah.
I called Haruka and walked Chika home.
I've been studying hard every evening after you leave my house. I really want to surprise my parents. Your words have been stuck in my head for a long time.
Forget about what I said.
I can't. I'll probably remember it for the rest of my life.
Our study sessions continued at Haruka and Chika's house. I think it'd be more efficient if the three of us studied together.
No, it's fine. We can keep doing what we're doing.
The stubborn sisters were being as stubborn as ever. The day of our exam came and went in the blink of an eye. A week later, the final ranking sheets were handed out.
My grades improved a lot. I'm in the top 20 for the first time.
Congratulations! You achieved your goal!
Thank you. I'm still not even close to my sister, though.
I couldn't get first either.
It looks like my sister got a perfect score.
She's too clever.
I'll show my parents the ranking list tonight.
Yeah, show them how well you did.
I don't know if they'll be that impressed. I'm quite scared to speak to my parents. I need some courage.
Courage? I knew I'd remember that moment for the rest of my life. That night, Chika showed her parents the ranking list with trepidation. They praised her for the first time in a long time, and told her she did a great job. Chika and I naturally started going out with each other.
I cried as I told my parents how I'd been feeling. They hugged me and apologized.
I'm glad you managed to settle your differences.
Yeah, I'm relieved. I should tell Haruka that you and I are dating, right?
I'll tell her, if you like.
Sure, okay.
Then...
That's great! Take care of my little sister, please.
The brilliant, hard-working, and loving sister. I'll probably remember that smile she gave me for the rest of my life.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, Shinsuke, you look amazing today. You're so refreshing. You've made my morning.
My name is Shinsuke Yorimoto. I'm a junior at Orin High School. I'm not exactly your average high school student. Actually, I model while attending school. Not to brag, but I think I'm doing pretty well for myself. Despite my life sailing smoothly and being showered with adoration, I've got this one thing bugging me. Good morning, Sayu.
Morning.
All the classes today are total snooze fests, huh? Wake me up if I fall asleep, will ya?
Sure.
You always pay so much attention in class. It's impressive. Don't you get sleepy? I see. As aloof as ever. This is Sayu Shina, a classmate who recently became my desk neighbor. She's the epitome of the indifferent beauties you read about in manga. I wouldn't care so much if she treated everyone like this, but as far as I can tell, she only gives me the cold shoulder. She smiles and chats normally with other classmates. When it comes to me, she only prefers perfunctory greetings and terse responses. So it's clear she doesn't like me. She's the only one in this school who's outright hostile to me, which is why she intrigues me. I wonder how that recent magazine feature is being received. Believe it or not, I take my work seriously. Whenever I have free time, I ego search to find ways to improve and listen to fans' requests. Sure, I'm doing well now, but trends change rapidly in showbiz. Huh? What's this? A certain account caught my eye. It has no followers, so it's probably a secret or throwaway account, not intended for public viewing. Shunshun's neighbor. Shunshun is a pet name some of my diehard fans use. This account is tweeting about some oddly specific stuff. Details about me that most fans wouldn't know, even snippets of my school life. At first, I thought maybe they were tweeting about someone else, but the account had attached photos from the magazine where I was featured on the cover. So it's clear this account is talking about me. I became neighbors with Shunshun. I'm so happy I changed my account name. This tweet is from May 17th. Could it be? I flip open my daily journal. May 17th was the day our class had a seat change, and I ended up next to Sayu. The term neighbor could mean many things, but judging from the context of the tweets, it likely refers to our classroom seating. Putting it all together, this has to be Sayu's account. There's just one thing that doesn't make sense. Why would Sayu, who supposedly dislikes me, tweet stuff like this? Should I confront her and find out? The next day. Huh? Sayu, did you cut your hair?
Yeah.
I knew it!
Yeah.
It really suits you.
Really? Thank you.
You're always cute, but today you're even cuter.
Huh?
Did you think I was being too flirty just now? But it's really how I feel. I don't give empty compliments. I truly think it suits you, and you look cute.
I see.
My plan is this. If Sayu is indeed the person behind the Shunshun's neighbor account, and if she's a fan or has special feelings for me, she'll likely tweet about this interaction. If there's a tweet about this tonight, then it confirms that she is behind the account. To find out, I went ahead and complimented her more directly. By the way, calling her cute is my true feeling. I don't lie or give empty compliments. Even compared to many beautiful models, Sayu doesn't fall short. But putting my hidden feelings aside, let's focus on finding out the truth. That night, I quickly checked Shunshun's neighbor tweets. Let's see, any tweets today? It seems there were no tweets about today's events. Just when I thought maybe I was overthinking it and was about to exit. What?
Oh my gosh, he called me cute out of nowhere. What do I do? What's happening? I'm too happy. I can't breathe. I should cut my hair every day.
Seriously? I knew it. She is indeed the person behind the account. Facing the facts is still surprising. Why would she tweet like this when she's so reserved in person? Could this be what they call a tsundere? She seems to have that hard-to-get heroine quality. Both are right up my alley, but it's hard to tell what she's actually thinking. Hey, Sayu, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Well, now, better not talk about it in class. Never mind. Do you have a favorite celebrity?
Yeah.
Really? Do you have someone you like?
Maybe.
She answered surprisingly honestly. Sayu, who admitted to liking someone, looked shy and awkward. I couldn't help but smile at the thought that it might be me. Question time is over. She's standing there looking uncomfortable. Now, what should I do next? To understand the truth behind her contradictory actions, I really need to ask her about that account. But the timing is tricky. For the next few days, I couldn't find the right moment to ask her about the account. A few days later, I visited a bookstore to buy a fashion magazine featuring photos of me. I make it a point to buy these myself for the sake of sales. I hope they turned out well. Huh? I saw Sayu in the magazine section. She was holding a magazine with me on the cover. Her cheeks flushed a rosy color. We were outside of the school district, and there were no other students around. Isn't this the perfect opportunity? With the softest smile I could muster, I approached her. Thank you for always supporting me, Sayu.
Why do you say that?
That magazine just came out today. I was wondering how it was selling. Sayu? Hey, wait! Sayu froze for a moment before her face turned red and she rushed out of the bookstore. I hurriedly followed her. Sayu, wait!
Don't come!
This scene would make me look like a criminal to an outsider. Listen. You're Shunshun's neighbor, aren't you?
Huh?
You've been talking about me on social media, right? She looked down and said nothing, which made me hesitant to probe into her feelings any further. However, I also wanted to know what she really felt about me, so I thought this was a chance to ask her. I often do social listening for my work, and I happened to find your account during that.
What are you talking about?
I told her why I suspected she was the person behind the Shunshun's neighbor account. She denied it a few times, but ultimately admitted when she ran out of excuses. She looked uncomfortable and turned her face away.
I'm sorry. I lied. That account is mine. I never thought you'd find it. It must have been creepy. I'll delete it right away. I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay. You can leave it.
Huh?
Actually, I was really happy. Most people only talk about my appearance, but you've also written about my work ethics and personality. I was glad to know you're interested in me, not just as a fan.
But what about school?
That was a bit surprising. Actually, the whole thing was. I thought you disliked me.
Why would you think that?
Well, you've always been cold to me.
That's because I like you so much I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even look you in the eye.
Like me so much?
I mean, as a fan. Just as a fan.
I see. My feelings are a bit complicated. Initially, I was interested in her, but as I started following Shunshun's neighbor, I started liking her. Now, knowing her true feelings, I like her even more. However, her liking is different. It's not romantic love, but more of admiration. This is the first time modeling felt tough for me. But at least now we can talk like normal people. That's enough progress. Stay positive.
Excuse me?
Hmm?
There's something I need to add, or rather, something I need to correct.
Huh? What is it?
Liking Shunshun, Shunsuke is... Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay then. Sayu, you look cool, but you also seem a bit scatterbrained, don't you?
That's not true.
After that, I walked part of the way home with Sayu. I think I was able to understand her true feelings for the most part. In other words, she's a fan of mine. But when she's actually in front of me, she can't find the words to say and struggles to carry on the conversation. In the end, it was like something out of a manga. Whew, I'm just glad she doesn't dislike me. Since the bookstore incident, we've been talking normally. My worries about being disliked have now transformed into worries about love. My school life, especially sitting next to Sayu, has become even more enjoyable. One day, a major incident occurs. Hey, is that article true?
Sayu, you're dating Shinsuke, right? Lucky. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. It's on the online news. What? What should I do? This could trouble Shinsuke. This isn't me. Maybe it's someone who looks like me. No way. It's clearly you.
Good morning. Wow, what's all the fuss about today? The star has arrived. Shinsuke, do tell us.
What's the truth about your relationship?
Okay, move along. Take your pretend journalism elsewhere.
Sayu is cute, isn't she? Even cuter than models.
I plead the fifth. Anyway, don't believe that article. It's all a misunderstanding. We just happened to run into each other at the bookstore and walked home together. That's normal for classmates, right? During lunch break, I ran into Sayu in the hallway.
Shunsuke, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
No, it's fine. Are you okay, Sayu?
I'm completely fine, but
If you have any problems, let me know.
you should be more worried about yourself.
I'm fine. Actually, a bit happy.
Huh?
Never mind. I'll talk to the reporters to clear things up. It'll be fine soon.
Okay. What if Shunsuke starts to dislike me? More importantly, I hope this doesn't affect his work. Orimoto-kun, I have some questions about the recent article.
An interview here, huh?
Sorry, I'm a fan myself, and I was really curious.
Well then, I'm obliged to answer. I said it with a smile, half jokingly.
Huh? Shun and a reporter? Is it true that you were dating a classmate?
No, that's incorrect. We just happened to run into each other at a bookstore and walked home together. As of now, we're just classmates.
As of now, so there might be some developments in the future?
I can't say for sure, but I do have feelings for her. That much I can say.
So you mean...
I like her.
What? You like her? This is the first time anyone has said something like this during a surprise interview.
I'm bad at lying, so please refrain from harassing her about our supposed relationship. It's completely untrue. This is just my one-sided love, so please don't pester her, okay?
I see.
So, I would appreciate it if you could write an article clarifying this. See you. When the reporter left, suddenly, Sayu appeared.
Excuse me?
Huh? Sayu? You heard what just happened, didn't you?
Well,
Your reaction says you 100% did.
sorry. Was what you said earlier to protect me?
This place is too conspicuous. Let's change locations.
Okay.
Here, hope canned coffee is alright.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll speak assuming you heard everything earlier.
Yeah.
I've been interested in you, Sayu. When I thought that the anonymous account might be yours, it got me thinking. Especially because I initially thought you disliked me. There were times when I'd spend the entire day pondering. That's how much I like you.
So, what you said earlier wasn't to protect me?
If it was to protect you, I wouldn't say that I have feelings for you. I'd come up with a different answer. Didn't I say? I can't lie or flatter. It's my true feelings. I like you.
I also like you, Shinsuke. As a fan, and also as just a guy.
Huh?
I've been a fan of Shunsuke since middle school. Never thought we'd end up in the same high school. I didn't know how to approach you at first. Then we ended up in the same class and even got seats next to each other. Seeing Shunsuke outside of modeling, my admiration turned into love. Shunsuke, who talks happily with friends. Shunsuke, who dozes off in class. Shunsuke, who greets me every day. I like all of you, whether you're the Shunsuke who models or the Shunsuke I see at school.
Oh, I'm surprised. I never knew Sayu felt the same way.
I'm the one who's surprised. I see.
Sayu, if we both feel the same way about each other, then let's start dating.
Shunsuke!
Whoa! I found myself grateful many times for my own stoic nature. Had I not cyberstalked her account back then, things probably wouldn't have turned out this way. Working hard is fine, but from now on, I'll also work on creating lots of memories with her. After that, Shunsuke, it's almost your turn. Yes, I'm coming.
Looking great today too. Love you.
I smiled as I read her tweet. Shunshun's neighbor is still alive and well. Now, her tweets serve as the nutritional supplement for my work. Well, time to give it my best today.
I have a gorgeous lunch today. Thanks, Mom, but this is too extravagant to eat in front of other people. My name is Ayumu Kanzaki, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I'm an introvert, and I usually ate lunchboxes that my mother prepared for me on my own. I spent a lot of time alone.
Ayumu, are you eating your lunch all alone?
Yeah, I am.
Your lunch looks delicious. There are many treats in there.
Yeah, my mother loves making my lunch. Saki, we haven't spoken in a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
You've already had lunch? That was quick. That's my classmate and childhood friend, Saki Gojo. I was thrilled to be able to speak to her for the first time in years. She had somehow grown to be one of the 3 most beautiful girls in our school. I've been feeling a bit reluctant to try to talk to her.
I'm on a diet right now, so I'm skipping lunch.
What? You're not fat at all.
I've got a lot of fat on me in places that you can't see.
Where I can't see?
Ayumu, your face has gone all red. You must have a good imagination. I'm gonna go now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm hungry. Ayumu's lunch looked delicious. My parents work hard running a takoyaki shop, but they're poor, so I don't get much for lunch. I was admitted to this school on a scholarship because I get good grades, but I'm not like any of the other kids here.
I'm home. Welcome home, Ayumu. Dad, you're home early today. I left the rest of my work today for my employees to do. I wanted to spend time with my family. Ayumu, you're home early too. Don't you ever lose track of time when you spend time with your friends after school? I'm not into that kind of thing. Don't you ever spend time after school with girls you like? No, that's... Why do I have to tell you about these things? Well, I guess... My father was the president of a large company, and he was also the chairman of my high school. He was a very busy man, but also very family-oriented. That night, my father... Ayumu is so uninterested in people. I'm worried about him. Is there anything that I can do? I know!
What's that? What's this?
This is pretty hard. Things were happening that I had no knowledge about whilst I was working out. The next day... Ouch! My muscles are sore. This isn't something that I should get used to.
Hey, Ayumu. That's your name, right?
Yeah! You're Emily, aren't you?
I want you to be my boyfriend.
What?
You're not exactly my type, but I'll give you a pass.
Her name is Emily Namikawa, another of the 3 most beautiful girls in my school. Her perfect looks made her popular with both boys and girls. Her family owns the famous Namikawa company. Well, Emily, what do you mean?
Shut up! All you have to do is nod your head and kiss me.
What you talking about?
What? Am I not enough for you? I thought I could just push myself on you because you're a nerd. I just want to be your girlfriend, can't I?
I'm sorry, I can't. Please forgive me. I ran away in fear. What was that about? Does she want to be my girlfriend? No, that's too convenient. This isn't a light novel I'm living in. Maybe someone dared her to do it, or she had to do it as punishment for some game. This is like a nightmare. What?
Is it really like a nightmare when girls say things like that to you? That doesn't happen very often, not even in your dreams.
That girl is Shoko Shibata, the last of the 3 most beautiful girls in my school. She had a strange sex appeal. Her body did not look like that of a girl who was only a year older than me. She was a gyaru who got a lot of attention from all the boys in school.
Anyway, do you want to touch me here?
What?
I think I might give you special permission to lift up my skirt.
She can't say that so casually like it's as simple as opening a bag of candy!
Or do you want me to do something even better?
Whoa!
Good morning.
Please let me go! Are you and Emily playing some punishment game? You're both acting very strange with me.
I see. You must not know anything about yesterday's email. Look!
I will give $1 million to whoever becomes Ayumu Kanazaki's girlfriend.
What? My father's an idiot!
Your father is the president of a large company, but also the school chairman. That's why he has access to everyone's email addresses. I heard that this was sent to all the female students last night. All the girls in school are after you. Be careful out there.
Seriously? All the girls in school? That means I'll be dealing with this all day, every day. I can take that. I'm sure my father won't understand if I tell him I don't like his plan. He's too stubborn. I'm sure he'll try to convince me that this is a good idea. Okay, let's play a game together. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't want any of you to waste your precious time on me. This coming Sunday, all interested girls are invited to a gathering in the kitchen of my house. We will have a cook-off, and I will go out with the winner. Please bring as many ingredients and kitchen utensils as you can. It was embarrassing to say that. Who am I to judge anyone? I'm sure no one will want to take me up on the offer anyway.
I'm in.
What? Are you sure, Emily?
I was trying to think of various ways to win you over, but this is quicker. The fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? Sure, I'm in too.
What?
Shoko, aren't you embarrassed to be going after a guy that's younger than you? Emily, you're already rich, but you're still after his money? That's disgusting.
Is there anyone else that wants to join us?
It's useless. How could anyone else play against us and win?
Yeah, that's right. They're 3 of the most beautiful girls. 3?
I'm in. This is gonna be fun to watch.
Saki? Wow, the 3 most beautiful girls in school are all in. It's crazy to see them all together in one place. I don't know what to do now, but they're definitely not in here for me. They're here for the $1 million. That Sunday, it ended up being just the 3 of them that came to my house.
Wow, imagine! If I win this battle, my life is set. I'm gonna win this. No, I'm clearly gonna win. You're being strangely quiet, Saki. I wonder if you've already given up. No, not at all.
The battle began.
Finished! It's a colorful spring terrine.
Who's that guy?
There's a chef I hired for this event. I made him cook for us today.
I think that's against the rules.
Aren't you ashamed to rely on other people because you're not confident in your own skills? I don't care. He's my chef, so it's like an extension of myself. Come on, Ayumu, eat up. It's so good. You're gonna pass out from how nice it tastes.
It does look delicious. What is this? It tastes like hardened garbage. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't eat anymore.
What? Why? Hey, what's going on?
I don't understand English. Huh? You're the chef that used to work in our kitchen and got fired, right? Je ne peux pas parler anglais.
Huh? You never told me that. And you were speaking English to me just a while ago.
What's going on here?
Okay, it's my turn. Here's Shoko's special curry.
Shoko seems like a superhuman. I'm expecting a lot from her food. Wow, that's kind of gross, isn't it?
You like curry, don't you? I mixed something in there that will remind you of me and my love for you.
What exactly is it in here that will remind me of her?
Come on, dig in.
Is it a bra or something?
Are you gonna make me say it out loud?
Thanks for the meal.
What's wrong? You should eat it. It's absolutely delicious.
Where does your confidence come from? I mean, have you ever tasted a curry with your underwear in it?
Let me try it. It's not good.
What? Shoko!
Well, I guess it's my turn. I made takoyaki.
Wow. Let's dig in.
Takoyaki? Ayumu, the heir to such a large company, would never eat such commoner's food. That's definitely not fancy enough. It's the only dish I'm good at making.
What? Why am I crying?
Ayumu?
These takoyaki are the best!
What?
I've wanted to eat these takoyaki for a long time. I used to eat them with Saki when we were kids. How are your parents doing? I'm just a nerd that leeches off his parents. You're one of the most beautiful girls in school, so I was embarrassed to speak to you even though we were childhood friends. I kinda distanced myself from you.
That's what I did too.
What?
When I was 10 years old, I first learned that your father was the president of a large company. He lived in a magnificent mansion while I lived in a rundown takoyaki shop. I felt unworthy of your friendship, so I distanced myself from you.
You're not unworthy of my friendship, Saki! I really want to go back to being friends with you, just like we used to be.
Just friends? Didn't you say that you go out with the winner of the cooking competition? We're not kids anymore like we were back then, you know?
Saki, to tell you the truth, I've always loved you. Please, go out with me.
Sure.
I'll never forget the frustrated faces of the two other girls, Emily and Shoko. After that, my father fulfilled the promise he made in the email and gave Saki $1 million. Saki used it to remodel her parents' takoyaki shop. It's so beautiful now! But I'm sad because it looks like all the good old memories have been washed away.
The thing is, if we hadn't cleaned up the shop, we'd have lost our customers. If we lose sales and we lose the store, then we have one less place to go on our first dates, darling.
She's such a cutie.
This is for you. Say ah.
That's how Saki and I would spend our downtime. We had a takoyaki date every day. I'm very grateful to my father for giving me the opportunity to get closer to Saki.
This week's target has been reached. It's the weekend I've been waiting for. My name is Takeru Kano. I'm a modest, introverted high school student who attends an after-school study program with the goal of getting into college. Also, I like late-night anime and light novels. Okay, I'm gonna watch a bunch of anime. You idiot! Get off at the next station! Why? Are they fighting? Peace is always the best option. I've had enough of fighting. You shouldn't bully people weaker than you. What the heck? I was a punk until I entered junior high school. I developed a strong sense of justice which wouldn't let me forgive people who bullied the weak. I began beating up the other punks one by one and then beat back every last punk who tried to get back at me. I was given the nickname, the world's strongest punk. I'm not a punk anymore. I'll never go back to my violent ways. Hurry up, hurry up! I want to sit in front of my TV and watch anime ASAP! Huh? What was that noise? What is that?
Tarokobukuro, you're so persistent!
There's no other husband for you but me.
Why would I want to get married to someone that's destroying my village?
What's going on? Ninja? Kunoichi? Is there a cosplay shoot happening in this residential area in the middle of the night?
Ugh!
Just give up, Miyu-sama. I'm gonna marry you and become the next leader of Hidden Cloud Village.
I'm sorry, Father. I can't bear to think that this sneaky man will take over our family and our village.
Your father's gonna be very happy that you married me. Hey! Didn't your mother teach you to not bother girls? And who are you? This is between Miyu-sama and me. Please, back off. Shut it. You shouldn't touch girls like that. Aren't you supposed to be a man? You're an outsider. Get out of the way. Huh. Is that the best you've got? What? He's moving so fast. I can't see him. Ugh. Ah! You beat me up. Don't exaggerate. Get the heck out of here, you idiot. Huh? I did it again.
Great! I can't believe you beat up that idiot.
Please don't tell anyone about this.
I won't. Thank you.
Whoa.
You're such a gentleman. Thanks for defeating Taro. I'm so happy.
She's so cute. Oh no. Anyway, I'll leave you alone now that you're safe. That was embarrassing. I said I'd never do that again. She was so cute, though.
He was a very strong gentleman. Maybe he can save Hidden Cloud Village.
I'm still worked up over what just happened. I can't concentrate on this anime. She was gorgeous. A few days later, a new student arrived in my class.
My name is Miyu Tsukino. It's nice to meet you.
Wow, she's so cute! The seat next to me is available.
My future husband! I found you.
What? You're... I'm sure you've got the wrong person.
No, you're the guy I've been looking for. I want you to be my husband.
What? Oh no. I'll have to try to get out of this somehow. All eyes were on me for the rest of the day. The humble school life that I'd slowly built had come to an end. Hey, Miyu, can you come over here for a second?
You're the man I've been looking for. I want to marry you. I'll never leave you. By the way, I don't know your name yet.
I'm Takeru Kano. Why do you want to marry me?
I'm from the ninja village called Hidden Cloud Village. I came to look for a husband, a lifelong companion. I'm the daughter of the leader of the village, and if you become my husband, you'll eventually rise to the top and be the leader of the ninjas.
What? I'm not a ninja.
Say, my future husband.
Everyone's looking at us.
My new husband is shy. If it's just the two of us, you let me feed you, won't you?
She's cute. I guess.
Ninjutsu of smoke reclusion!
We'll be fine now. People won't be able to see us.
That's great. Isn't there anyone in the ninja village that's suitable to be your husband?
Taro is the strongest ninja.
Taro's the guy from the other day, right?
Yeah, as the daughter of the leader of the village, I decided to find a ninja stronger than Taro to marry. Taro is ambitious, cunning, and self-centered. He's trying to force me to be his wife so that he can take over Hidden Cloud Village. The night you saw us, he attacked me and tried to force me to marry him, but you saved me. I'm sure you can save the village. So please, be my husband and save the village!
I'm very honored, but... Wow, she's so pretty. I'm so close to saying yes to her. But I'm tired of fighting. I have to very clearly tell her no. There's a fire. I can't see anything. Everyone, evacuate the schoolyard.
Huh? Did I use too much smoke?
I lost the chance to refuse Miyu's proposal while my classmates were in an uproar. Where are we going? Lunch break is over.
I'm taking you to a place where we can be alone. Somewhere where there's water.
What? No way!
Ninjutsu of underwater concealment!
I told you, I'm not a ninja. What the heck are we doing in the pool?
Huh? Oh no! I've made the biggest blunder in my life! I came here to be alone with you, but I can't speak to you underwater!
You're so naive. Give me a break!
I'm sorry, darling. I messed up again.
She's certainly beautiful. Her pink lips are captivating me. Oh gosh. If this continues, I'll...
Are you okay, darling?
Ah! Watch out!
What's wrong?
What was that? That unpleasant feeling I had just now. It wasn't malice or hostility, it felt more like... murder.
You're hurting me.
Whoa, sorry!
It's okay. I was happy that you were hugging me.
He's got a sixth sense. The next day, Mia was absent from school. I felt relieved to be off the hook, but also sad. The weather is great. I'm gonna have lunch on the roof for a change. What? Have you been up here this whole time? I thought you'd caught a cold and had taken some time off. I was worried about you.
You were worried about me? Thanks! I need to go back to my village, darling.
So suddenly? Will you be coming back?
My father was captured by Taro's gang. I need to go back to check on him, and I'll come back here as soon as I can.
Will you really come back? Can't you make friends with Taro?
I can't. His gang has been tormenting the people who live in my village for a long time. And Taro won't agree to a settlement unless he can make me his wife. This will be our final battle.
No! Don't fight him! Let's come up with a solution together.
You're very kind and strong. I've had fun with you for the short time that I've known you. But please, from now on...
Don't try to rush home. I'm here to pick you up. Oh no! Let my guard down. The outcome this time won't be like the last time we fought. Prepare yourself! You're right. I'm gonna get serious. I will never forgive you. But I'll also never forgive myself if I don't defeat you. I can't let Miyu return to her village knowing that she'll be unhappy. I'll defeat you, even if it costs me my life. I've been honing my swordsmanship waiting for this day. There's no way I can lose against an unarmed man. Come and fight me again, Taro. I'm gonna protect Miyu.
Please don't be rough with my future husband. I'll be your wife if you want me to.
Miyu, don't worry. I won't lose. He's moving so fast. I can't see him. He's so quick. I can't see him.
Thank goodness. My future husband is okay.
Are you alright, Miyu? I'm sorry for being careless and putting you in danger.
I'm fine, darling. Since I met you, I've become worse at crisis management. I'm not a good ninja. I knew it! You're the only person that I want to be my husband, Takeru.
I've made my mind up. I'm not gonna go to college like everyone around me is telling me to. Instead, I'm gonna spend my life protecting you and the people of your village.
I'm so happy, darling.
Taro kept appearing again and again, and I had many fights with him. I convinced my parents to let me move to Hidden Cloud Village when I graduated from high school, and Miyu and I began a life of fighting against Taro's gang together. Eventually, his gang was banished and peace was restored to the village.
My husband.
Miyu, you look beautiful. I intended to protect Miyu and this village for the rest of my life.
My name is Shota, a 30-year-old office worker. All my life, I haven't lived anywhere but my parents' house, nor have I had a single girlfriend. I'm not good for anything. One day, when I came home, my younger sister Kanna was there. What's up? Hi, Shota. I need to talk to Dad. It was an unexpected visit. She acted strange. I went upstairs to my room not to disturb them. 1 hour later, she was gone when I came down. Where's Kanna? Is she gone? What happened? It's none of your business. Dad kept his mouth shut. But after my persistent requests, he finally opened his mouth. Well, Kanna's daughter has a rare disease. The treatment will cost fortune, and she can't afford it. So she came to talk. Oh no, rare disease. My 1-year-old niece was suffering from a rare disease. My sister was running about to collect the treatment fee, but she was still 6 million yen short. I have 8 million yen in savings, which I never told anyone. It's not that my salary is super high. I can save a lot of money because I don't have hobbies, drink, nor smoke. I wouldn't say I don't want to get married, but I almost gave up. Besides, I don't have much material desire. 8 million yen? This is it. Now is the time to spend it. The next day, I visited Kanna and gave her the envelope of 8 million yen. Use this for her treatment cost. What? I can't. This is the money you saved. You should use it for yourself. You have your whole life ahead of you. That's why I didn't ask you. I haven't done anything an elder brother would do so far. So, let me help you now. Shota, I promised to pay back. It's not easy to pay back 8 million yen. So, don't worry. Use the rest to pay back to others who helped you. Thank you. I will return the favor. No need. I'm not expecting anything. Okay. Soon, my niece had a successful surgery and was discharged from the hospital. My family was back in peaceful days. After a while, I received a line message from Kanna. Hey, what's your plan for next day off? I guess nothing. My friend is interested in you, saying she'd like to meet you. She's very cute and 21 years old. You wanna see her, right? Stay home next day off. I'll bring her. What's this? Out of the blue? 2:00 p.m. then. See ya. It was so out of the blue. It is very weird that she wants to meet me without knowing my personality or appearance. Kanna must have told her about 8 million yen. Otherwise, no one would be interested in a guy older by 9 years. I couldn't contain my anger and texted Kanna. You talked to her about the 8 million yen, didn't you? Yeah, sorry. I thought so. I won't meet her. Wait, think about it. You have such strong points that you never expect anything in return of huge amount of money. It's attractive of you, so I showed off in your place. But I have no more money. Anyway, she's so cute. You should meet her. Though I was still hesitant. I couldn't reject cute and 21 years old. On the day, she came on time. Wow, she is cute. Her gaze made my heart skipping a beat. This is Sana, 21 years old. She's going to stay here for a while. My old room is available, right? I got okays from mom and dad. Really? Nice meeting you. We introduced ourselves briefly and chit-chatted. She's very friendly with a sweet smile. I'm sure I was grinning the whole time. We just met for the first time. But does this mean she's ready for marriage? Do her parents know? Sana's beautiful, isn't she? Oh, yes. Why don't you ask her out? That's silly. She wouldn't be interested in me. Kanna is a little pushy. Can this be her appreciation for 8 million yen, perhaps? But there is no way she can control Sana's feelings. This sure is a positive chance for me, though, for a guy giving up marriage. In this way, Sana started to live with us. She takes good care of housework. Her cooking is excellent. She brought a positive energy to our family and got along well with my parents. I'm going for a drive next weekend. Would you like to come? It's only with me, though. Yes, I would love to. Can't wait. I began to take Sana out with me on weekends. The closer we got, the more I wanted to know about her, which wasn't clear yet. 3 months had passed. I pushed myself to ask her why she never talked about her parents and why she came to live with us. I'm a distant relative of Kanna's husband. When I was in the junior high school, my parents passed away with the debt burden. After that, I was taken around many relatives. I had to work, giving up high school, but all of my earnings were taken by the relatives. One day, I ran out of the house and asked Kanna's husband for help. What a hardship! Sana couldn't trust anyone when helped by my brother-in-law. She had been staying in Kanna's place till she came here. Eventually, I'd like to pay back to him, little by little, but all I can do now is to help others, like my brother. This way, I can show him my appreciation. Introducing you, Sana, to my brother has 2 merits. One is to thank him. The other is to find a place you belong with a great partner, which benefits you, Sana. This Kanna's thoughts of me moved Sana's heart to open up. It's surprising. Spending time with Shota's family made me realize how wonderful a family is. I want to make you happy, Shota. Could you stay with me forever? What? Marriage proposal from a woman? If you like me, yes. Let's walk the rest of our lives together. Shortly, my life with Sana became the newlywed life. Money cannot buy happiness, but that 8 million yen was worth it. Rather reasonable, wasn't it? By the way, Kanna and her husband offered to pay me back, but I declined, because this money saved my dear niece's life and led me to my wonderful wife.